Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tuning into Love. Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card reading. I am just calling in unconditional love and tuning into all of you, lighting some sage here. So welcome to this message. If you feel guided here, there is most likely a message here for you. This message is, what is the truth about this situation? I felt really guided to tune into the energy of truth, to just affirm that you are on the right path, to affirm what you feel, to validate what you know to be true already for yourself. And I was looking through my YouTube analytics, which I've never really done before, and I'm learning as I want to grow and expand my channel. My number one pick a card, which has been for quite some time, is Can You Handle the Truth? So I felt guided to tune in again for a new message regarding the truth of the situation that you find yourself in, to mainly offer you affirmation and some inspiration and guidance around tuning into your own wisdom and inner knowing on how to move forward, how to connect with your higher self in alignment with who you really are. It's like affirming your own trust in what you know to be true. So there's 4 different messages here, group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Really just tune into your intuition. The group that pulls at your energy the strongest is usually the strongest message. There may be more than one message for you. This message is timeless, so whenever you are watching it is when you're meant to receive it. And always trust your own discernment and intuition, because these messages are here to affirm what you already know within yourself, okay? So thank you so much, you guys. I will put timestamps in the description. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, liking and commenting, and sharing the videos. Your comments and love and support is it's just so beautiful to feel and tune into and to receive, and to be walking this path with you guys is such an amazing feeling. It brings so much inspiration and hope and faith into my life, and the synchronicities and how we're all connected and brought together in such a subtle but powerful way is so beautiful. So thank you guys. I am so grateful and honored to deliver these messages and to be here with you guys. So thank you. Let's get into the reading, and we'll start with group number 1. Okay, group number 1. So let's see what the truth is, what the message is from unconditional love, from your higher self. I'm just going to lay them all out here, and then we'll go over them. So we've got Gaia, nurturing, health and healing from Hilarion, Ascended Master. Maintain your childlike spirit. This is from the Nature's Whispers deck. This is Earth Magic. Geomancy, patience. Soulmates, number 41 from Wisdom of the Oracle. This is Divination of the Ancients. Sacred Rebels, you've got 37, focus on the light. Okay. Oh, the Owl, Deception, Wisdom, number 13 from the Wisdom of Avalon. Daydream from the Angels. Heart Healing, the number 5. This is from Earth Wisdom. Wow. You've got Seek from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and this is also the Hermit card, the number 9, which you've also got the Hermit card in the tarot. the Nine of Wands, and the Tower. You've also got All Tied Up from the Energy Oracle deck. These are quotes by Stuart Wilde. I write on these little index cards, and I chose for each group. This one, yours says, "Many are called, but few are chosen, and the few that are chosen wish they hadn't been." Stuart Wilde. I consider him a mentor and guide. So, yeah, right? I can see, it says, "My life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore." And these are power thought cards. So this is about shifting our mindset from struggle and survival and everything feeling like it's a burden, a hardship. You've got to at some point that energy wears out, right? So you're definitely in a shift of your consciousness and shifting from fear to love, to trust, to knowing that everything in your life works now and forevermore. You've done a lot of soul searching. Let me see make sure these are all on the camera here. You guys, oh my goodness, let me bring it down a little bit. Sorry about that, you guys. I should always test these out before I start the reading, but I never do. And I'm always moving around my desk, so okay, bear with me. Thank you, guys. Okay, that looks all right. So you're a healer, you're an energy healer, and I feel like right now you're really learning what it means to love yourself, to have this time right now to go within yourself, to understand what it means to truly love yourself unconditionally. Because with the Hermit here twice, and the Nine of Wands and the Tower, I mean, these cards tell me that you've been through a journey, and the life that you were living before, it's like it doesn't exist anymore. You know, you've had to endure a lot. You've had to really tap into your endurance and your strength, and you've had a lot of obstacles in your way, but it really was that catalyst for you to go within yourself and to seek that divine wisdom within yourself, to connect with the energy of unconditional love and what that really is. In order for us to do that, we've got to unplug from the false energy, the fear-based consciousness, to kind of isolate ourselves, to go within, to know the wisdom for ourselves, to have the experience for ourselves. And sometimes it feels forced upon us with the Tower here. It's a spiritual awakening of expanding your consciousness, expanding your awareness of your own infinite nature, you know, that you're going through and experiencing things for the reason of your soul growth, your soul evolution. And that's, you know, the Hermit, he embodies a lot of wisdom and strength and knowledge, because he understands that we each have a soul within us that is an aspect of the one, but we're each expressing a different perspective. We each have different experiences and wisdom to gain on this journey. And so with the Tower here, you know, it's like the worst is behind you. I really feel like you are in this place of healing, like deep healing of everything, you know, and your life is moving in a new direction because of it. It's like shifting a timeline. As you expand your consciousness, you align with what is authentic for you, what naturally brings out your soul essence with ease, with flow, where it's just innate, it's natural, it's mutual, you know, it's just beautiful. Things just work out beautifully. Everything just works. because you've taken the time to go within yourself instead of dropping into fear. You use that time wisely to understand yourself, to understand your patterns and beliefs and who you really are. You've had to learn to nurture yourself and allow someone else to nurture you. It's like, it's like when we get sick physically and someone is nurturing us. Maybe they're, making sure our bed is cozy. They're taking care of us, making us soup, making sure we have water. Do we need anything? And if we allow that person to nurture us, and maybe that, brings them great joy as well because they love you, right? So you allow them to nurture you. And in a state of sickness like that, we don't feel like ourselves. And if we allow that person to nurture us, we heal much quicker. Whereas if we resist it and we're like, oh no, because we have worthiness issues or whatever, and we fight it, we actually maybe weaken ourselves even more. So it's like this recognition of surrendering to the bigger picture and acceptance of being human, and that your, innate worth, it's like, it's priceless. And once we're healed, once we feel whole again, we've come out of this sickness, so to speak, we can then nurture, focus our energy in a way that is nurturing in the right direction. So nurturing life, what it is that connects you to your soul and to life. And, understanding that when you offer your time and energy, it's beneficial because you're focused on what is true for you, and what is coming back is true for you. It's like this having to learn how to love yourself. And through this process, though, because you are such a warrior, because you are so strong, and it's like, you're not like other people. It's many are called, but few are chosen, and that's because we have to make that self-initiated. We choose ourselves. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing to honor your soul, who you really are, your infinite nature, your purpose, your mission here on earth. Like, just being who you really are. And when we make that choice, and we have these tower moments, and it's like, it's not funny when we're going through it, but in order for us to truly align with unconditional love, everything that is not of love has to fall away. When I got down on my hands and knees and prayed to the universe to show me love or above, and to please help me release everything in my life that was not love, it was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea what I was asking for, because my entire life it was like my entire life was an illusion, and it all had to dissolve and play out. But when you continue and stay persistent, choosing love, tuning into your childlike spirit, healing, cultivating patience, which is one of the most difficult things for humans to do. We want things right now, and unconditional love is patient. And it's like, when we master these very difficult qualities like patience and compassion and forgiveness, we become unstoppable. It's like we can connect with our childlike spirit, with the flow of the universe. We're connected to nature. We're able to discern, through the deception of fear. It's like, with that wisdom, to know not to nurture it or feed that, but instead accept it, understand that it's there, and know that we can see through that. And it's like having patience for what you truly want, because what you truly want is worth the wait. And with the soulmates energy here, it's like you've been healing your heart, tuning into your emotional well-being, and with the focus on the light and the all tied up card, this is an energy of feeling restricted, feeling like you can't move, like you don't, like you can't, you're paralyzed almost. But with the Hermit here twice, the more you focus on the light within you, on what truly aligns you with your unique self, your unique soul frequency, and you make that choice to have the courage to let go or cut out or say goodbye to certain things, situations, energies, thought processes, habits, all of that. As you continue focusing on the light, it grows and it helps shine light on things. It gives you the courage and the ability to be patient. It gives you the persistence, to keep moving forward. And so it's like divinely guided in a sense, but we can free ourselves at any time. And it's coming to that realization when we're in this energy that we have the power to free ourselves. And that's very empowering. It's it takes a lot of courage to face our own darkness within, our own pain, our own wounds, because it doesn't feel good. It's very uncomfortable. But once we do it and we make it through, it's like that's when everything opens up. And I feel like that's what you're moving into, especially here with the soulmates card. You're attracting your divine reflection, in relationships, in situations here with health and healing. It's like speaking to that you are an energy healer. In order for healers to become full masters of their craft, they experience both sides of the spectrum, and like that's with next to the nurturing card here in health and healing. It's like now you are able to truly share your gifts as a healer in whatever way that is natural for you, because you have that wisdom, that understanding, that experience. And as things begin to unfold for you, it's like stay focused on the light, trust your intuition, what you've learned about going within yourself, and knowing that as you choose love, as you choose to be true to yourself, you are building a foundation that is solid and secure. You're no longer unconsciously creating realities. You are now conscious and aware that you create your reality. And as long as you maintain that connection with your true essence, with your heart, it's always going to guide you in every single moment. So this is, every person who's awakening experiences a tower. It's the energy that was manifested and created based on choices that were rooted in fear, and it was unconscious. And now we, as we focus on the light, as we heal our heart, we become conscious, as we tune into what naturally supports our well-being and trusting ourselves, having the patience and the courage and the ability to trust yourself. And maybe, not everyone is going to understand you, and that's just something that you have to be okay with. Not everyone is going to understand you. And it's because not as many choose, self-initiated to become conscious and choose love. It's much easier to stay in the fear, and that's it's because we have to go through that transformation. We have to go through feeling the pain and understanding it and healing it and returning to wholeness, but it's through that process, that journey, that we recognize who we really are and we align. And it's like once we do it, everything begins to flow, and there's no going back, because once you're awakened, once you become conscious, you're not going to fall back into unconsciousness unless you choose it, I suppose. So there's nothing to fear, and it just gets better and better. So wow, this is a beautiful reading and message. The truth of this situation is that you're right where you're supposed to be, and any feelings of feeling restricted or like you you just don't know what to do about the situation, just tune into your wisdom and your patience and your fire, your spirit. And as you heal your heart, as you really tune into your own fire within yourself, what naturally inspires you, it's going to bring out your childlike spirit. It's going to bring out your natural desire to nurture what's important to you. So thank you for being one of the few. Definitely walking with you in heart and spirit, and keep going. Know that you're on the right path and all is well, and you are here to be a part of this, of anchoring this unconditional love here on earth, and everything that you need is within you. So wow, thank you for being you, and I hope this message resonated and affirmed where you're at and just gave you some guidance and wisdom moving forward. And thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Your comments mean the world to me. I feel so grateful, truly, to be here with you guys. So, and if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram and Patreon, or my website at crystallyn.love. And other than that, you guys, I just thank you again, and I will see you again for the next pick a card reading. All my infinite love always. Peace out. All right, group number 2. How are you guys? Let's make sure my camera's still on. So let's see what the message is for you guys today. I'm just going to lay them all out here. So we've got the Rebuild card, or the Tower, from the Sacred Tarot of the Heart. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands. This says, I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. Okay. The number 8, Indecision. From Energy Oracle. This is from Earth Magic, Green Man Synergy. Come out of the closet, Amaterasu. I don't know, I might need to bring this down a little bit, huh? Just so it's okay. All right. You've got Culmination of Vision from Earth Whispers, or Nature's Whispers. From Divination of the Ancients, you have Oracle, Wisdom. Come to the Edge from Wisdom of the Oracle. Come to Life, the number 43 from Sacred Rebels. The Mystery, number 52. Blessing in Disguise from the Angels. Big Picture, number 23. And your Stuart Wilde quote is, I am the way, the truth, and the light, and so are you. So let's not argue anymore. I did some Stuart Wilde quotes and just randomly pulled them for you guys today. And it's just interesting what's come out. I love it. If you don't know Stuart Wilde, you can find him on YouTube. I consider him like a mentor guide. So just felt called to bring his energy into our reading. And wow, you guys, I'm feeling a lot of wisdom in all of these messages already, in the first one and this. So it's like there's this energy of deep wisdom and knowing, intuition. People, I feel like you're receiving a lot of visions, There's a lot of synchronicities and just magical, subtle magical things that are happening, helping you kind of connect the dots, right? And see the bigger picture. I mean, I feel with the tower here, of course, and the blessing in disguise coming to life, come to the edge. It's like you've been through a lot. You've been through the fall of the ego, and you're learning how to really love who you are, to find your innate worth and sense of purpose and your connection to this life and what you're meant to do. And you're choosing to be seen for who you are, but it's been because you have gone through such a challenging time, and you're on the side of like healing, you know, and really beginning to take action steps, you know, in the physical world. Even though it may be just a little bit here, a little bit there, you are beginning to move towards the things that you desire, towards the things that feel in alignment for you. You can see the bigger picture in choosing love, and that we're, you know, we're all here on this journey. Essentially, I feel, to learn love, you know. It's like we are love. So I love and approve of myself. You know, you are healing from false beliefs and programs that had to do with self-worth and acceptance, you know, rejection, heartbreak, like those things that came from decisions rooted in the fear-based consciousness. But it's through these experiences that it's helped you see the truth. You know, it's helped you embrace your spiritual self, your true nature. You know, it kind of sometimes feels like we're forced into looking at ourselves in the mirror, but when we do and we truly love ourselves, we learn how to love ourselves unconditionally and see that innate value and worth within and where it comes from. You know, it comes from within us, and we've never fully embraced unconditional love before, fully, consciously, right? So it's like becoming conscious of that, and you're being called to the edge, you know? You're being asked to take a leap of faith into the universe, and it can feel a little frightening, trusting the mystery, the unknown, you know, taking that leap of faith, but you're being beckoned, and as you do, it's like you're tuning into your inspiration, into your creativity, and you're slowly beginning to feel your life force return, you know, to love yourself, to see the beauty in who you are, and where you've been and what you've gone through, beginning to see the blessing in disguise, because you are aligning to a path that is solid and secure and stable for the long haul, for the rest of your life, you know. So it's like, even though you feel like you've been enduring and persisting, and it's just like, oh, you know, you're tired, you're feeling the aches and the pains, it's like there's something that drives you forward, and it's that knowing if your soul is guiding you, and it's fully coming out and trusting that it's fully coming out and admiring your own beauty, being seen for who you are, and allowing others to see your beauty. The synergy to me is like, feels like you're experiencing a lot of just synergistic energy within your environment. So it's like guiding you, like you can feel the synergy when you're in an energy that feels good to you versus an energy that feels unstable. So it's like this energy of stability that you're tuning into. So because with this culmination of vision, there's something, it's like there is, in the Knight of Pentacles, there you're being guided to manifest and co-create something tangible in the physical world that is coming from the divine. And without the wisdom, without the knowledge of whatever experience that you've been through in the past, the vision, it wouldn't be possible, in a sense that whatever it is that you're bringing into the physical, whatever it is, it's something that requires understanding and wisdom of what it means to not feel approved, to feel rejection, and not feel that self-worth. It's like there's something about your own journey that's helping you see the bigger picture and how it connects to these visions that you're having and what you're meant to do here on earth. So this is absolutely beautiful. It's, as you tune into your inspirations here with the Page of Wands, as you begin to really tune into this vision, the energy is going to grow, creating vision boards, speaking affirmations, really tuning into that energy and learning about things and feeling that inspiration just coming through you. It's going to bring you to life, and it's going to allow you to really nurture that creative soul energy. And the monkey mind here, I keep seeing the little monkey mind. It's like, and the crow here with the wisdom, it's that balance. It's being balanced in the physical world now, feeling your balance, feeling your wholeness returning. This situation, this experience that you've been through, the relationships that have dissolved or that had to end, or situations that you had to walk away from, maybe that didn't have closure, or they, it was painful. Like, I can feel it, but at the same time, it's allowed you to tune into your heart and open your heart and to tune into what truly sustains your life force and allows it to grow and blossom and flourish. And it's going to require having that courage to come to the edge, and with the blessing in disguise, without having had that catalyst to allow us to reach that point where, it's like, do I really want this life? There's more to life than this. Without reaching that point where we ask, is there really more to life than this? It's placing you on that path. So it says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So, wow, you're being beckoned to come to the edge and take a leap of faith and trust the mystery, because the mystery is unconditional love. The mystery is going to bring adventure and inspiration and creativity and a smile on your face, and that just brings you into alignment with your own unique frequency. So whenever we're in this indecision energy, it's a crossroads. It's an expansion of your consciousness. It's an opportunity to expand, to trust what your soul is guiding you to do. When we're stuck in this energy, it's being able to come out of the head, because we're overthinking. Fear has us overthinking and feeling stuck, and there's just too much going on. So it's about knowing that when you're connected to your higher self, to your intuition at all times, there's never that energy of indecision anymore. You can be decisive because you know what's right for you, and that's the path that you're on. So what you're moving towards is very stable, and I feel like you're being guided to tune into that stable energy, not the false security, right? But the energy that feels in alignment with your soul. That is, I am the way, the truth, and the light, and so are you. So let's not argue anymore. It's knowing we are all this divine infinite energy, and all you need to do is know how to tune in with your own, love yourself. And when you do that, you can recognize that we all have that ability. So come out of the closet, be who you really are, trust your wisdom, everything that you've been through on this journey. And the more you trust yourself and take inspired action and daily persistent steps to nurture your dreams and nurture your connection to your higher self, the more confident you're going to feel, the more synchronicities and alignment you're going to feel with not only yourself, but with nature and the environment around you, the people around you. Because, yeah, with the bigger picture here, this wisdom is allowing you to see things from your higher self perspective and to see things in a much clearer way. So, wow. The truth is, you are a wise being who is here to anchor a beautiful vision of unconditional love. And it's about you believing in your power and who you really are and what you came here to do. So it's like, go for it. Go for it. And trust yourself, trust your soul, trust your own wisdom, and go forth. You know, the mystery is calling you, and it's a wonderful energy to allow, to trust the mystery. You don't have to know everything. You just know that your higher self is guiding you every single step of the way, so you can be free to create and enjoy your bliss, enjoy and share and inspire and anchor this beautiful energy here on earth. So I know that was very long, but I can't help it. I truly hope this message resonated with you and just brought affirmation to where you're at in your journey. Guidance, wisdom, inspiration. And I thank you guys so much for subscribing, for liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. I'm just so grateful. Every time I read your comments, I'm like in tears, just teary-eyed with joy, and so grateful that we can walk together and share. So thank you guys. You can connect with me on social media, on Instagram, or my Patreon, or my website at crystallyn.love. Those links are down below. But other than that, you guys, I will see you very soon for the next pick a card, and sending all my infinite love as always. Peace out. Okay, group number 3. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your message. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what love wants to say about your situation right now, what the truth is of this situation. So we've got the World here from Energy Oracle number 29. Clear and shield your energy, Elmora from Ascended Masters. Open your heart, number 10. Dictionary, communication from the Divination of the Ancients, and this is Nature's Whispers. Blessed, number 22 from Wisdom of the Oracle. Fear, number 48 from Wisdom of Avalon. Family from the Angels. Bring it into form, number 41 from the Sacred Rebels. This is Awareness, number 13 from Earth Wisdom. You've got the Find Balance card, 2 of Pentacles from Psychic Tarot of the Heart. We have the Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. You've got Stone People, Vigilance. And your Power Thought card is don't make assumptions, say goodbye to sadness and drama. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. Wow. Wow. I can feel that with the fear energy there. This says, humility is the best evidence of sanity. Stuart Wilde. I pulled some of my Stuart Wilde quote cards. If you're not familiar with Stuart Wilde, he's on YouTube, and I consider him like a mentor guide, so I thought I would bring him into our reading. And I just think this is beautiful. I really do. You guys are amazing. Strong souls. Like, we are strong for a reason. But we've got to learn that we are also very like, it's okay to be sensitive. We are strong and we are sensitive, and we are, at the core of who we are is unconditional love. So coming into the recognition of fear, of the energy of fear and that consciousness, there are so many great lessons and wisdom that we gain in this energy. You know, we learn about things from a perspective that is like based on illusion, you know, and we all experience this as human beings. So, oh my goodness, there's so much coming through right now. I feel like you're in a period in your life where you've gone through an awakening. You've healed a lot. You've come to a place where you've put a lot of time and energy into being the best person that you can be. Like, truly, I feel like you're someone who really values their family and feels innately that, you know, life is what you make it, and that there is always a blessing in disguise. But there's this energy of sadness, you know, this energy of feeling sad, or feeling like we don't have control over certain events in our lives. And it creates this blockage within us, right? Where we close our hearts to protect us from the pain of sadness. You know, like, I can relate to this because my mom passed away, and then my little brother passed away. I went through a divorce, and then my friend passed away. It was just like all of this sadness and heartbreak that, you know, I could have never seen coming. And it affects us on a very deep level in our daily lives. It changes things, you know. And closing my heart for a while was what it wasn't that I closed my heart consciously, but when we're in a lot of pain, or we've experienced certain things in childhood or in our adult years, it's like, especially when things happen back to back to back, it's like we assume that it's that fear-based consciousness that has us assuming that things are going to go wrong, or something's going to go bad, or if something does, it's you know, it's our fault or whatever. But it's like, none of that is true. So when we embrace love, which is truth, we know that we're going to be honest and communicate, and we're going to be in a relationship that is mutual, in a sense that when you know yourself, when you love yourself unconditionally, and you accept yourself, and you forgive yourself, and you see how love heals everything, like whatever it is we're experiencing, if we apply love to it, what would love do? There's a solution. When we're in that fear-based consciousness, we never see solutions. It's like a never-ending just disaster train unfolding, and we believe that that's true, and it sucks our life for us. It takes away our inspiration, our drive to move forward. And like, I see the stone people here, vigilance card. It's like the fear will like turn you to stone, is what I'm feeling. It's like, this card is also about, you know, really standing your ground and staying vigilant in what you believe, what you truly believe at the core, and knowing that you're unconditional love. You know that love is abundant and free flowing and unconditional. It's honesty and communication and support, and it's joy and inspiration and creativity. It's innate within you. When you tune into something you really love doing, and you're having a great time and you just want to do more of it, like no one's forcing you to do it, like you just want to do it, that's your soul. And if we are always expecting to be in pain, we cut off that flow from, we cut ourselves off from actually experiencing the joy of that energy. So I feel like right now, for you, it's like you're learning with this dictionary communication here. I feel like you're really learning a lot about yourself and energy, and, you know, really tapping into what really matters to you. With the awareness card here, it's a whole new level of awareness in your consciousness, and opening your heart and feeling and experiencing for yourself what that energy of love feels like. The world, this is a new cycle beginning for you, an expansion of your life, your consciousness, your soul evolution. So as you're finding your balance, bringing it into form, it's like you're beginning to co-create in the physical this situation, whatever it is that you're going through. Like, I feel like as you're facing your fear, you're seeing the blessings, you're appreciating your ability to stand strong and stand up for what you believe in, but you're beginning to see through the filter of your true authenticity, through the filter of unconditional love from your higher self perspective. And now aligning with that, you're bringing that energy into form. And I feel like it's creating some imbalance in your physical world that has you evaluating, what is it that I can take forward with me that's serving, and what is it that I need to let go of? Is there something I need to, that's creating imbalance, that's not going to be balanced, a balanced energy moving forward for me? So this is all about finding your balance between matters of the heart and your physical reality. So it's like you're going to be able to handle whatever comes your way because you're guided now. The universe is working in your favor and helping you do that until you've, come to a deeper awareness of what it is that you are letting go of. And as you learn and align more with your true self, it's going to become more clear for you. So there's a lot of strength coming from this, and humility is the best evidence of sanity. It's so true. We can recognize someone's character based on their humility, whether they're rooted in love or fear. Someone rooted in unconditional love is very humble, because they've been through it and they know the universe is much more powerful. For me, it's like waking up. It's like everything's backwards. When I was becoming aware of things and my awareness was growing, it was like, oh my God, I thought I was in the twilight zone for a while. It was just like, but I realized like I was becoming sane in an insane world, in an insane reality. But that took a lot of courage to face that fear and recognize those things within me that required healing so that I could truly act on my inspiration, right? I feel like with clear and shield your energy here, you're being guided to find a practice every day or something that you can do consciously to just be aware of your energy, clear it when you need to. If things are feeling overwhelming, or because as you're becoming more aware, you'll be more sensitive to things because you're more in tune. So it's like if you've got to go into a busy place and you know and can sense there's going to be a lot of energies, just be aware and consciously just see yourself in that energy of unconditional love, and all like attracts like. So it's like just being aware that you can clear your energy. You can call upon your higher self anytime. It helps you hone in more on your instincts, and you can trust and let go. You don't need to walk through the world worried about anything, because you can feel and sense. Your intuition will let you know when something's up, and when things are good, you're going to feel it. So, and you'll be guided more down the path of what feels good and what's in alignment with you, because you're meant to bring this into form. this energy, this inspired, there's some sort of inspired action that you're wanting to take. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles here and the Four of Pentacles, again, it's like with the Two of Pentacles, you have invested a lot of time and energy into what is important to you. And so it's hard to let go of things from the past, especially when you've been focused on, it's like when you've put so much effort into something, and to just let it go, it's like, it's difficult, right? But if we know, like, if he realized that these were all, like, he thought he was growing pumpkins and it turned out they were all like, you know, it was all like okra or something he didn't care for, like, it would be devastating. But if he found out, you know, it's like once you know something, at some point in time, it's going to fall away. Whatever is meant to be yours will always find its way. Anything that is meant to be yours can never be taken from you. So if you feel inspired to take action on something, you know, inspired to let go of something, inspired to welcome in something, the whole understanding is that it's inspired, that you feel inspired from your soul, you know, because it's okay to, you'll feel better walking away from something you know will never pan out, right? And if it doesn't feel good, like, you're going to know that, and you can be patient and wait it out. I mean, you can be patient and wait it out. That is, you know, there's a lot of wisdom to be gained in that. It could also be that, you know, this is a process and it takes patience. So whatever action you are taking right now, ask yourself and affirm with yourself that it's actually inspired action, that it's coming from a place of love and not fear, okay? And if it's action that is fearful, you know, your higher self wants you to know that it's all a part of the process, and coming into that awareness and recognition within yourself so that you can become truly masterful of your energy in the physical world. Because for you, you know, you bring that quality of life force energy into the world, and it's all a learning process, you know, we're human, and it's time for you to bring this into form, whatever this inspired energy is. It's time for you to be happy and be in your spirit, and to not be feeling defeated, you know. I feel like you are someone who cares a lot about your family, and so maybe tune into your family and envision how they will feel, you know, when you are in alignment, when you are so inspired and you got your mojo going on. I mean, this is like, I feel like you're learning about yourself right now and really taking ownership of your life and choosing love, to open your heart, you know, because that is where the life force lives. And as you open your heart and feed your heart, everything just falls into place. So don't be afraid of humility. Embrace humility and being humble. And beauty is, you know, it is humble. It is that softness of the soul that cannot be replicated. You know, I don't know. There's so much beauty in this message. So I thank you for being who you are. And with blessed here in the number 22, I feel like this is a beautiful affirmation for you, that you are surely blessed and you are a master co-creator. You know, you're here to anchor this love in a tangible physical way. And your stubbornness, like, I want to say stubbornness, you know, may have been something that was perceived in the past as maybe not the best, but I feel like it's served you well, and it's going to serve you well in the future, in being able to, you know, with this new awareness of this alignment with yourself. It's like you are anchoring something very solid that's going to last, you know, the test of time. So it's a whole new world for you, and you are guided. You are so guided, and you're just going to keep becoming more and more aware. And yeah, so I just love this. I feel like, you know, it's that energy of coming into alignment with your true self, and then your beloveds, you know, whoever they be. So, wow, I hope this message resonated. I thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Your comments are just amazing. I just feel so honored and grateful to share this journey with you guys, and I thank you so much for all your strength and beauty reflected back. It's just absolutely amazing and magical. And yeah, if you want to connect with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, or my Patreon, or crystallyn.love. And until then, I'll see you guys for the next pick a card. I'm sending all my infinite love as always. Peace out. Okay, group number 4, how are you guys? So let's see what your message is from love about the truth of this situation, okay? We've got strategy from Energy Oracle, ocean, ebb and flow from Earth Magic, nurture yourself, Mother Mary. I love the colors already. It's like very strong and rich and stable, yet fluid. Gratitude and appreciation. Loyal heart. This one's from Nature's Whispers. This is Loyal Heart from Wisdom of Avalon. And this is Mother Mary from the Ascended Masters. What is already with you? Number 17. This is from the Sacred Rebels. The Frog, number 14, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. Okay, this is Wisdom of Avalon. Innocence from the Angels. Clarity, number 17, from Earth Wisdom. We've got Feeling Alone, the 5 of Pentacles. We've got the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. My goodness. You've also got I Ching, change, so this is beautiful. Your Stuart Wilde quote. I apologize for background noise, you guys. There is... Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. You might hear a little background noise, but... So these are little Stuart Wilde quote cards that I just kind of wrote up, and your quote is, to walk alongside the eternal Tao and to befriend nature is to acquire many unseen helpers you didn't know were there. Okay, and your Power Thoughts card is, everything I touch is a success. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Wow. I love this, you guys. Oh my goodness. I feel you though. This has been heavy. This has been a difficult lesson, wisdom, journey. I mean, this has really put you through some deep stuff, but you know what? Through the darkest of nights, you have established this connection within yourself that is unbreakable. I mean, you have gone into some deep places and felt some really dark things. You know, it could be feeling left out in the cold, rejected, abandoned. It could be feeling deceived, manipulated. It could be feeling loss, grief, sadness, like deep emotional things that, you know, and mental things that are really hard for us to let go of, because we are these deeply loving beings. We are unconditional love. And so, excuse me, I feel like there is this energy as you have been, oh my goodness, we've got ocean ebb and flow here, which is all about your emotions and being able to, ebb and flow with what's happening in life, for things not to cause reactions. I experienced, like, with really learning about my emotions and learning not to react to things emotionally. And that requires us to go within ourselves and to really release things that were rooted in the fear-based consciousness. It requires us to go within and really look at ourselves and know who we are and connect to that child within, to connect to that innocence and that purity within. To find your gratitude and your appreciation that connects you to that child right there. It's what brings about the magic. It's what brings about the connection. Unconditional love is telepathic. So when you are in unconditional love, that energy is activated within you, around you, and nature and the things that are in alignment with unconditional love can pick up on it, can sense it. And it's like, I remember when I was going through some really dark times and I was out in the woods, and it's really interesting because I've, like, my whole life I've always loved going hiking in the woods and in the mountains, and I always had someone to go with, so I never felt that sense of, of being afraid or whatever. But since I've been single for the last couple of years, it's like I don't venture deep into the woods or anything like I used to, and I really miss it because I feel that sense of fear of, like, being alone. But something that I've learned is that I can connect with the elements and the trees and the birds and Gaia. And I feel Gaia come in, and she's like, and I'm like, I walk with you. And she, like, it's like I can feel the energy of the area. It's like you become alert to things and you become aware of the unseen energy. The unseen energy is actually far more dominant than the seen. We only see 1%. Everything else is in the unseen. The physical is only 1% of our reality. So, but we don't know that until we are taken into those deep depths within ourselves where we only have ourselves to turn to. Gosh, I feel like you have been through so much, and I also feel like it's because you're here to anchor this foundation of unconditional love, to leave a legacy of unconditional love. And you may have experienced this energy of deception and manipulation and loss and sadness and grief and just unfulfillment, and always feeling like, you were like building this, but you were like left out in the cold, feeling alone. It's like this energy where you're here to, I feel this, I know I'm here to leave this legacy. I've gone through all of this trying to build this, but we can never build this based on the foundation of fear. So in order to truly align with this desire that we have is there for a reason. And it's to anchor a true legacy, a true legacy of unconditional love. And so by choosing to go within, by choosing to align with who you really are, and this success is all there really is. There is no such thing as failure. It's not real, because you can always try again, anything. The only failure is giving up, right? And in a sense, there really is no failure. It's like if you give up something you don't love doing, then it's a success because you're happier. If you give up on something, though, that you truly love or that you truly believe in, like love, like yourself, that's when we feel like a failure, So I feel like your consciousness and everything is shifting, and you're really seeing that the world is prosperous and that the opportunities that are meant for you are not going anywhere. Like, what is meant for you is meant for you. And as you tune into this gratitude and appreciation, as you release the heavy emotions and heal and purge, crying and acknowledging yourself, nurturing yourself through any painful processes, being loyal. You're a loyal heart. You're a loyal heart. And so it's about applying that loyalty to yourself, really having your back, really practicing loyalty with yourself and what you feel, honoring your feelings, not being afraid of the depths within yourself, loving yourself and seeing yourself with respect and appreciation and gratitude for having the courage to face your pain and release things that are stuck within you so that you can be free to be who you really are, and to be able to let go of this past energy. It's taught you a lot, and it's going to help you gain clarity on your connection to yourself, to the divine, and to this earthly reality. I mean, I feel like there's magic that you're witnessing in your reality right now, and it's affirming to you that, tuning into this pure energy, it's like magic is being shown. So stay focused on the magic and the purity, and with the strategy card here and the change, there is a change that is happening, and so you're being guided to really tune into a strategy moving forward, how you want to approach something, or maybe there's an idea or an activity or a relationship or something that you feel like, okay, I want to have this kind of life. Like it's just about a kind of aligning with what it is you feel inside and developing a strategy on how you're going to move in that direction. And everything that you need, what you want, what is already with you. So it's like everything that you need is already within you. Look inside yourself, what can you do right now that allows you to move forward on this path of love and staying true and aligned to your goals and your, what really matters to you. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, really tuning into love. I feel like this I Ching change is it's like a positive omen, and that things are changing for the better. It's like this energy of clarity, and as you release the emotions, whatever has been blocking or held up, it's like as you nurture yourself, your heart, you release, you're just going to feel this energetic release. Just washing away all of this old energy and feeling your connection once again to love and to the earth and to your spirit that's within you, that is infinitely creative and resourceful and imaginative and inspired and joy and free and wild and lovable, so lovable. So keep nurturing yourself, keep focused on, on your path forward and where you're going, knowing that you're guided. Know that this loyal heart of yours, and number 8 as well, 35, number 8, it's, like attracts like. So once you honor yourself and you're loyal to your own self, you will recognize that loyalty in another, and you will know how to receive loyalty. You'll know what it feels like to receive true loyalty because you've given it to yourself first. So that energy is coming into your life. A partner that is very loyal and kind and compassionate. And that's why your emotions are so deep. It's like you guys are made for, you're deep divers. You're a deep diver. So have, this is like gratitude and appreciation for your emotions and your ability to feel deeply and to discern the energy so that you can stay true to alignment on your own path and nurture the love, because whatever has happened now has served its purpose in terms of teaching you what you needed to know, but that's in the past. Like, I really feel like that's in the past, and now you are aligning to this energy of who you truly are, of unconditional love, and it's all about knowing that, and then just every step you take knowing that this is what you're creating. So don't be afraid of change, okay? And growth, and knowing that everything you need will be revealed to you every step of the way along your path. Your higher self will be guiding you every step of the way, and as the inspiration grows, the loyalty grows, the nurturing, the magic, which will continue to grow, it's going to keep guiding you, and the clarity, all of it is all going to be there, okay? So, my goodness, I hope this message affirmed and resonated with you, that it inspired you and just offered some guidance and wisdom moving forward to keep nurturing yourself and take it one day at a time, ebb and flow, go with the flow. It's all within you, and I thank you for being you, because you're a beautiful, loving, compassionate being, and you are very successful in all that you do. You are a success. That's the truth. So embrace this change and this new inspired energy within you, this magic, and say goodbye to all the sadness, all the failure and loss from the past, because that's not in your future moving forward. Okay? My goodness. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I'm so grateful for all your comments. You guys bring me to tears every time I read the comments. And to see you supporting each other, it's more than words can express. So thank you for being you. And if you guys want to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, on Patreon, and my website, crystallyn.love. And other than that, you guys, it's been a pleasure and an honor, and I will see you again very soon for the next pick a card reading. All my infinite love always. Peace out, guys.